Hey, welcome back to Mr. Smith Garage. Just not to bore you, I've gone through quite a few iterations of trying to figure out how to get this thing back in. I think this is going to work. Basically, I was pulling it out, I hit this, so I've got it back straight, but I don't want to hit it again. And then right now, I've been hitting right in here, which means it's going to come up this way. But I need to be over a little bit, so I'm trying to find the right position. I've got this chained up in a few different places just for balance, and I think I've got it in a good balance, but what's tough doing this on my own is, so this is our shifter. That's our shifter, which will get hooked up, and then I gotta make sure I get the CV joints in the right spot. To make sure I don't hit any of my air conditioning units. And right now I'm sitting on, there we go, on the power steering. Here we go. I'm going to hook you up. Let's see how this goes. That's coming up in a little bit better direction up here. Just getting really close to the wall over there. Let me see if I can turn this thing a little bit. So problem I'm having is I really need this to be here, but with this balancing thing, it's just it's got all things in the wrong spot for where I need to be, and it's too tall. See? Smaller hook. I'm wondering if I can get a jack underneath there. That'll help a little bit, because it's twisted a little bit the wrong way now because of this front chain, which I was trying to do that front chain to get a better placement, but it's tilting the engine too much this way. Alright, so I'm going to go back down. Yeah, I can tell this is too far back, because it's technically really got to sit in that type of a position. So at the angle that it's at right now. Back to the drawing board. We're going to do some more adjustments. Okay, I think I'm good with where I'm at with this. I need it to be over a couple inches, and I think I can, once I get it up, I can scoot it. I can scoot the metal legs over a couple inches. This looks like it's a good balance. Let's take a look as I jack it up just to see if it keeps itself level. Pretty level. See where I'm running into trouble right now is that right down this hoist line. It's coming up here. I need it to be, you can see that here's our thing, and this needs to line up with that, so over a few inches. I got this cooler here. Let's see what we got going here. Okay, let's get the handle out of the way. You can see what I'm working with here. I've got power steering hose I gotta keep out of the way, but here's my alignment there, and my alignment over here. It's coming straight up into here. We're close, but we're not there. So that's right at the top. You can see that. I don't want to go any higher than that. But do I have this one close? And you can see what I'm battling with in the back. I've got my CV axles that I'm kind of battling with. See, this one's not quite close enough either. Okay. Okay with where it came up here. I don't know if I'm pretty balanced. I'm basically about 3 inches on that side and 3 inches on this side. So I need 3 inches gone from this device. That's what I was trying to do with the chain, but it wasn't working. Let me go back to the drawing board here and see if there's something else I can figure out. All right, I've been putting this off for too long. We are gonna try and figure out how to make this work. I've got somebody coming over to help me out too, to be kind of eyes and ears. I went back and watched the video of me pulling this out, and holy smokes, that was not an easy process to pull out. There it is. I think I was just kind of slowly holding on to the axles. So, so we're gonna go for it. I know that what I'm probably gonna have problems with is the axles. So I'm not sure if I can figure out how to get those pulled out. We'll see. We'll figure something out. And I did notice that I had this shortened up, the hoist, but I think I'm going to leave it long, because either way it's going to be up against where I'm at. I did notice that in my video of pulling it, I had this in the middle. The balance of it is way over on this side, but if I can use that jack to help with the balance underneath the transmission, then I can maybe keep it kind of off to the middle so it doesn't hit the firewall top. So that's where I'm at. Probably I might just wait now until I have my friend Dave Bronin, come over. Okay, so the hardest thing on this whole deal is the axles and their positioning. So you can see this axle down here is way out of position, but we're kind of in there. But I basically jimmied with this one a little bit back and forth. To get it so that the axle's in kind of the right position. And as you can see right now, I've got my two motor mount bolts in position here. But this one's off, it needs to go back, but that axle is kind of stuck in the way. What I think I'm going to do is get those two motor mounts started. We got it partially set. So let's see. Oh, that did it. There's a little adjustment. I just got to be able to get this bolt on here. I think that was 16 millimeters. Let me go grab a 16 millimeter. Don't want it tight, but I want it. Don't want it to fall either. Okay. So let's see what we're gonna do here. So we got that motor mount, 2 bolts on. And then there's my problem, is this axle here. So let's see what we can do to get that axle in the right spot. Alright. I think now I need to get underneath there and work that axle. Okay, so I think I've got it in a position, you can see down in there, where I can jack this up a little bit and try and jimmy it to the side there so that that axle can seat. I'm also being careful of this air conditioning pipe. I don't want to undo the system. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, it didn't fall on me, so that's good. It's a good sign. I'm going to go up. With the jack point. Let's see where we're at here. So the next thing that I'm looking at here is I gotta get that, see that notch for that motor mount right there? I gotta get that notch in there. So that's gonna go up through here once it's in that notch. Okay. I'm not hitting anything. Good, these are loose. Ooh. Okay. Down just a little bit. I fighting against here? I feel like I'm fighting against something. Oh, maybe I'm fighting against that. Okay, put that bolt in there. Find the spot where my arm fits. Okay, got it started. It's not in there yet, but it started. Okay. I don't know if you can see that really well. See this, that notched piece right there is going into that. And I got a bolt that comes up from the bottom. Figured that was the easiest way to do it. Now let's see if I can get that. Might be the easiest way to get a bolt on. Okay, that one's on. Okay, that one's on, that one's on. Now I just need to make sure that they're aligned. I'm going to use the dirt marks from the squirrels. And I want to make sure, yep, my axles are in a good position there. You see the dirt marks there? Needs to come back a little bit, right? Back a little bit and over a little bit. I still need to move it over just a little bit. Let's do this. Let's go underneath and push from the transmission here. See if that jiggles it just a little bit. What's thinking? Oh no. I hit something over there. Oh man. Oh, it's just the motor mount. So there's some dirty fluid in the motor mount? Or is it actually, I mean, I guess those are oil charged somehow, right? So there is one more motor mount down below. Interesting. So I don't know about that. I thought maybe it was a power steering line, but that was dripping out of the motor mount. Okay, so I gotta get to that final mount, which is underneath the car. We're still going there. You can see right in there is where that mount is. Let's see if I can get you a good angle there. This is the third mount that goes underneath. I'm going to pull this off and wire wheel that bolt so it's a little cleaner. Okay, in order to get that last motor mount in, I need to move this jack one way or the other. I've got the engine supported by the hoist and two motor mounts. So let's see what this does. It's going to create kind of like a pendulum, but I don't want it to go. I don't want it to fall. Okay. Talking about sweating already. It's early in the morning and I'm sweating like crazy. Okay, let me take that one out. Let's see if I can get to it from this side. As long as it doesn't fall on me. should have done is done the back one first. And then I can maneuver the front one around. Oh yeah, it's got quite a bit of a twist in it. There we go. Right there. Yay. Okay. All right, so
unless you need me to. Okay. Okay.
Is that close?
We're getting there. I think we need to get
a little more
bit my way, but
or go back.
Stand by. We're in. We're
okay.
in.
And just so you can spin it on, I wire wheeled it. So
Yeah,
awesome.
we're in,
We'll
man.
see. So by having Dave Bronin here, DB,
That's right. There's no way it would have been done without.
it wouldn't have been done without Dave.
Impossible.
So thank you, Dave. And I put him under there, the most dangerous spot, you know, just in
That's
case
right.
that engine falls.
Yeah. Well,
You'll
know,
still have Mr. Smith Garage.
my life insurance. I put you in as a benefactor. So there you go.
Perfect. Yeah, that's
You
good.
just need to torque.
Yeah,
that.
I'll torque him.
Yeah.
I gotta get my torque
cool.
set. So awesome.
Yeah.
So this is now in, and I should be able to take all the jacks off without it falling. So
Want me to be under while you do it?
No.
So you got like some
no,
incentive to do it correctly.
So when I saw that leaking, the first thing I thought was I hit a line.
Pierce something, yeah.
Like,
right. There goes your air
okay,
conditioning.
here goes this jack. Okay, we're good on that.
Oh, you could have got that on video.
But it's on video.
It's a like, suspenseful moment.
It's behind the back, but yeah, we'll just throw this over a little bit and get it out of here. Now, for the true test, lower this thing and see if it just stays. It did. Nice.
Oh, man. Success.
Okay.
I love when a plan comes together.
I love it when a plan comes together. This
When
was a
doesn't
safety.
fall out.
This is a safety C clamp, just to make sure that this chain didn't roll off the side.
Okay, Mr. Smith, here's a little bit of trivia for your YouTube viewers.
Okay.
Is this a motor or an engine?
Well, you know, we've had debates over that actually. So, I would say they call it motorsports.
And so
this is an
have-
engine and a transaxle.
So the roads they call motorway.
Okay.
When you buy insurance, it's motorist insurance.
Okay.
Those hotels along the Route 66 or whatever
Are
are called motels,
motels.
which is the combination of motor and hotel.
Yeah, not engine or
That's just like
entels
just
or-
sound weird, right?
Yeah.
You're a motorist.
I would say
So
it's
obviously this is what?
a motor.
And it's not.
It's an engine, isn't it?
It's an engine.
Okay.
An engine takes a fuel and converts it into rotational force. But
that motors you along.
yeah, that's right. But there is a motor on your engine.
Oh,
Yes.
what's the motor on my engine?
It probably lives right there.
Oh, the starter?
The starter.
The starter motor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so a motor is an electrically driven, rotational
there you go.
apparatus. So there you go, little known
Yeah.
fact. But isn't that weird?
It
Motorway,
is.
motorist, motoring insurance, motel, motor, and yeah, it's an engine.
I am super excited that this is all in here.
Yeah.
This was a big step
It's a
because
huge project.
I hope it runs. And
Yeah,
I've told my viewers that if it does not run, then we're gonna pull all the parts apart and sell them individually because like this
'Cause now
piece
you
of the
know.
exhaust manifold is $500.
Oh,
this
my
one's
goodness.
$490.
Wow. Okay.
So I mean, it's
Yeah.
the head is like $3,000 at the dealer.
Holy
So it's just
All right.
so. But we're gonna try and get it running and just sell it whole and
Yeah.
just get this last chain off.
It was a
here.
big undertaking.
I've had it since November 1st.
That's
I
not
cannot
a
believe
horrible
it's been-
timeline considering you're
Really?
doing,
Well, all my
other stuff.
jobs and
Yeah.
everything else.
Traveling.
Oh, yeah, didn't hit me. That's
Yeah.
good. Didn't get in the face.
Cat-like reflexes saved you.
Yeah. This is the next challenge.
The wiring.
and then all the hoses, which I don't know if I've shown you the hoses, but I've shown my viewers. But look at this. This is radiator hoses.
Oh crap!
You know, so I did go back and look at my videos, and and we'll just put it all together.
All right.
So, well, there you have it. It's in. That's
well done, man.
Now I got to get the axles connected and
that calls for a sip of coffee.
all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Do you need some extra coffee?